Hi, welcome to Michelle's Kosher Kitchen. Tonight's middle of the week, and we have a tradition in our community that it's called a meal train. You bring a meal to somebody who had a baby, or they might be sick, or whatever the occasion that the family needs to have a meal. So I'm going to be creating a salmon teriyaki, orzo, and a salad with a very nice store-bought dessert. So to start off, we have a full half a piece of salmon, and I am using the Sweet Baby Ribs teriyaki sauce to add to our salmon. It's a wonderful way, has a great flavor, and we're going to be using a nice amount of teriyaki, pouring it right over our salmon. The oven is on 411, well, it's on 400. My oven doesn't actually go to the numbers. So I poured just about a half of container of the Sweet Baby James ribs. To add a little bit of color to it, I'm taking some nice yellow and orange tomatoes, and I'm going to just add them to the side. And they're going to be roasted, so we'll have roasted tomatoes in the salmon. And halfway it's done, we're going to then take it out and put some beautiful scallions on top of it. So my roasted tomato and teriyaki salmon is going into the oven at 400, and we will be watching it cook. And since it's a full half of salmon, probably 30 minutes. So while our salmon is in the oven baking, it's looking great. Putting together our garden salad. Shredded lettuce, and I like to add shredded carrots along with yellow tomatoes. A nice container of yellow tomatoes. I cut them into 4. Some people have them or leave them whole. And 3 Persian cucumbers. And that is one beautiful garden salad to accompany our salmon. We have our water boiling here on top of the stove, and we're going to be adding our orzo into the boiling water. And orzo is the side dish that we are making. And that was going to boil for about 15 minutes. We are going to have our orzo, and we're going to be adding some parsley, olive oil, garlic, and some nice peppers to the orzo. It'll be a very nice side orzo dish to go with. All right, our orzo is cooked. Just cook it exactly the way it says on the package. Add your pinch of salt, your pinch of pepper. I like to use about a tablespoon of oil into our orzo. I'm going to give it a few shakes of garlic powder. And then I take my handy dandy little chopper with the parsley, and it gives it a fine chop right to the parsley, brightens up the color. Love that chopper. Add it right into my orzo. I have some diced peppers, red and yellow, and we're going to add that right in. Take our little spoon and give it a little bit of a swirl so that all of our ingredients are mixed together. This is still hot. I will be bringing it over to our wonderful friends who just had a little baby boy. Add our little label onto top of that. Let's get our little cover. Put that right on top of the orzo. And we have our little label. And this is our orzo with peppers, olive oil, garlic, and parsley. Item number 2, ready to go. All right, our teriyaki, salmon teriyaki is coming out of the oven. It's beautiful, has a nice glaze on it, and this is a beautiful dinner for a family to share such a wonderful occasion. Comes with the cover right on top. So all I have to do is cover up my salmon teriyaki. I get to add my label to it so that the family knows that this is your teriyaki with sesame salmon with roasted tomatoes and a sprinkle of scallion. So the family has their entire meal all explained to them, piled together, and this is going over to my friends who just had a little baby boy, and I hope they enjoy tonight's salmon teriyaki from Rochelle's Kosher Kitchen.